Hey, thank you very much for being here. We presented Atlantis first time on stage at NOAH Tel Aviv a few months ago. And today I'm really excited to show you our product breakthroughs over the last months. So Atlantis started in January 2019, and our core mission is to move the Western world faster than China into the direction of lights out manufacturing. Lights out manufacturing you can see as this vision of a factory without humans that is fully automated and operated by a lonely mechanical engineer. So what's the state and the problem today? Enterprise resource planning software today in 2019 is causing a lot of problems for mechanical engineers. So when they're in the factories and they have this core pressure of making faster, more efficient production, they're spending 75% of their time on manual data aggregation, only 25% of their time in solving problems. And those ERP systems are, since a lot of years there, and they didn't much improve, but we see this year is the time when the next ERP system starts. And I'm super excited to show you the first edition of Atlantis, the next generation ERP tool. So the next generation of ERP is going to be in the cloud. It's going to be with network effects and artificial intelligence. Recommendations are going to help mechanical engineers drive their best decision and make it more efficient. What is really important when you think of interfaces for AI for engineers, they believe in data, facts, and not conversations. So you need an entire digital twin of the factory that's streaming the data and gives them the possibility to, in real time, see if those predictions are actually accurate or not. It's very important when you think about artificial intelligence in the manufacturing that your accuracy of your system is extremely precise, especially because if you do mistakes in manufacturing, they are very costly. So a single commit, a single mistake can cost up to 300,000. That's why those softwares are the most critical and the hardest to do. So why is it today possible? The state of sensor data is increasing exponentially, and you have seen with companies like Apple Watch that they fusing sensors, and today is the first time in this year where you can actually have enough data to build those sensor pipelines. The market is extremely huge, so manufacturing is a global industry. It's 400 billion that will be redistributed over the next 10 years into intelligent cloud solutions, and we're very excited about it. Since the market is so huge, the competition, of course, is manic. So on the one hand, you have lean software companies. On the other hand, you have lean manufacturing companies like Bosch, who is having now teams of hundreds of people who are there. We believe that you need to combine both two worlds of lean software and lean manufacturing to win this market. Trishti in the US, who just raised 50 million from Andreessen Horowitz, is one of the core competitors who is combining those two. Super excited to show you the core idea of the interface and of the system. So today, engineers are putting data manually in forms. In the future, it's going to be aggregated automatically, compared along a network of thousands of peers with machine learning algorithms, and then there will be a coaching interface that gives them the right recommendation at the right time. What is really important when you think about AI solutions for the engineers, they have this creativity, and there are those outliers that are constantly improving the efficiency. Your interface and data collection needs to give the opportunity that those outliers can go back to the system, because those are where the biggest creativity leaps in productivity is there. So what is really exciting about AI, and that's the next wave of enterprise software, is the pricing model. So if you look at software as a service, there's a $10 version like Slack, there's the $100 version per month per user like Salesforce. But if you take AI seriously, you need to have a 10 times more expensive product. The core justification for 10 times more expensive products is by automating all manual tasks and basically reducing labor. So if you think about those software categories, it's super exciting, because with 1/10 of the users, you have the same revenue. If you have 10 times higher LTVs, you can spend 10 times more on customer acquisition and 10 times more on R&D. So I think in the future, when you look at AI companies, it's not about just an idea, it's about who has the best unit economics. That's why I'm super excited that we have a strong business model from day one. Atlantis started January 2019. We're already ramping up customers. So every few weeks, we're going to add another big customer of German manufacturing. What I'm super excited is that the market moved to cloud just this year, what we announced at NOAH Tel Aviv. So all of those companies are now moving to the cloud. They have teams ready, and it's just super exciting. From Atlantis, the team, so we're serial entrepreneurs, experienced, did the enterprise before. We took 3 years to get to 30 Fortune 500 companies. Now we're going to take 18 months to get to 20. It's about software and enterprise sales. Last but not least, we're looking for the right partners. We committed 1.5 million of our own resources into these companies. We're going to look for the right partners to make the next phase. A company like this is going to take approximately 200 million in funding. So very excited to talk to the guests. Thank you very much.